Welcome back to my channel, where today I will be reading from the subreddit. I'm currently subscribed to r/paranormal. These are the scariest stories from the paranormal subreddit, and this one was posted by an unnamed user. I was taking my dog out for a late night pee at around 4 a.m. in our driveway. It's very dark where we live. Our streetlights do and turn on until motion is detected, and there's no lights on in any of the houses around us, so it's pitch black. Usually our dogs would make a ton of noise when we walk her in the middle of the night, because she sees or hears something. But tonight she was eerily silent, which I thought was strange. We have a wrought iron fence that surrounds our property. It's maybe 6 feet tall and has some pretty intricate designs with pointy bits here and there. As I was walking along the fence on the sidewalk on the other side of the fence, my dog started growling really intensely. She was standing directly in front of the gate that leads into our backyard. At first I thought it must have been a branch dragging along the fence in the wind, but then I noticed that she was staring intently at the fence. My curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to part the strands of the fence so I could get a peek over the other side. There was nothing there, and at this point, I'm starting to feel a bit creeped out. The growling lasted a good 5 minutes. When I looked over the fence again, it was still empty. I shrugged it off and continued our walk. But a minute later, the growling began again, even more intense than before. So I figured there must have been an animal that had gotten stuck in the fence or something. As I approached the spot where the growling was coming from, I noticed a set of perfect human footprints in the wet grass on the other side of the fence. The footprints were large and clearly male, and if that wasn't weird enough, they stopped abruptly at the base of the fence with the toes pointed up, as if the person had tried to climb over but could Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is where I start getting freaked out. My dog was now whimpering and trying to hide behind my legs, so I quickly picked her up and walked away fast. All this time, I didn't see anything, but I could hear heavy footsteps near the fence, as if someone was trying to keep up with me. After we got a few houses away, I started to calm down a little bit and turned around to get a better look at the footprints. That's when I noticed something disturbing. The footprints were gone. They had been completely erased, as if they were never there in the first place. Now I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe I was just seeing things. But then my dog starts growling again, and that's when I notice a shape in the distance behind me. I quickly shush her and try to be cool about it, but this thing is really freaking me out. It's humanoid in shape, but it seems to be floating a couple inches above the ground. I can't describe how this thing looks. I can only tell you what I saw. Looks like a man with no face. Seriously, there was no face anywhere. If it had a head, it was featureless. No eyes, nose, mouth, nothing. It also looked kind of translucent, like I could see through it to the road behind it. The worst part about all this is that it was walking towards me and my dog. I started to run, not looking back, making sure to keep between the street lights. This thing stayed in the shadows, keeping to the darker parts of the road. I'm yelling and screaming for help, but no one's around. No cars, no people, nothing. It was like the entire world was against me at this point. The terror I felt is indescribable. This thing is basically a nightmare brought to life. Finally, after what seemed like hours, I made it home. I unlocked the door and bolted it before turning around to face whatever horror was on the other side. The creature stopped at the edge of the light and didn't come any further. Stood there frozen in fear, watching it, willing it to go away. Took a few steps forward, then stopped again, this time for good. I called the police after this, obviously, but they said they couldn't do anything about it. They came out and everything, but they said they couldn't do anything without any proof. How do you prove something like that to them? I don't know. Anyways, I haven't seen it since, but I know it's out there. Sometimes at night I hear heavy footsteps outside my window, and I can't bring myself to check it out. Even during the day, I worry about going outside. What if it's still out there watching me? Why did it show itself to me? Why hasn't it come inside yet? I seriously haven't slept properly since this incident. I'm always half expecting to turn around and see it standing there. I even started seeing a therapist to help me cope with it. But that didn't work either. One day I hope to find the courage to step outside again and to stop looking over my shoulder all the time. But for now, I'm trapped inside my own home, unable to enjoy it the way I used to. Before this happened, my life was great. I was happy, healthy, in a loving relationship, and had a great job. This creature has destroyed me, my life, my sanity. I don't know what to do anymore. If anyone has any advice for me, please help. I'm begging you. I honestly don't know how much longer I can take this. Yeah, I'm going to need some holy water, a priest, and an exorcist after hearing that story. I think that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your host, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.